Hello guys and welcome back to the Vortex. So today I'm going to be showing you how to import assets from the Unity Asset Store. So as you see, I have my project open already. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hop onto whatever browser of your choosing. I like to use DuckDuckGo because I think it's the most secure. And so here we are on the Unity Asset Store. Now I've already signed in and we will just get out of the cookies. I don't want to accept any at the moment. And here you can explore a bunch of different genres that the Unity Asset Store has to offer. But we want 3D. So I'm just going to click on 3D. And see, they already have a bunch of themes or genres that you can explore. But we want environment. I'm looking for a new tree. For some reason it's not following me. Let me do this instead. Let me add another. Okay, there we go. Is that better, guys? What is going on? Why is that not showing it? Let's reload, see if that fixes the problem. Oh, unfortunately not. Oh, that's so confusing. That's really funky. It is asset store. Okay, well, unfortunately I won't be able to show you then. Well, so you go onto the 3D asset store in environments. You can also refine your search by on sale, flash deals, new release, or free. And you can also just search for an asset. So I want a tree. I'm just going to type in tree. And we're going to choose a type of tree. So, just really quickly, let's do this one. These look like nice trees. So I'm just going to press add to my assets, accept for terms of service. Now, once it's added to your assets, a little pull down will pop up that gives you the option for open in Unity or go to my assets. We're going to open in Unity. Open. Now, we're back in Unity and a little pop-up comes up labeled Package Manager. You guys should be able to see that. Yes, so we have our Package Manager. Now we're going to download this package. And so it's downloading. Unfortunately, I'm unable to see the Package Manager on the stream. If this doesn't work, I'll also create another video and we will just upload that as well, so that you can see all of the steps. So now we're going to import everything once the package has been downloaded. It's coming up with some errors. Let's see where it is. World Space Trees. We're just going to search for it. Here it is. Trees. Now, where is Spark Switch, Leaf Switcher? Okay, we're just going to delete the assets. And now clear, get rid of the console, get rid of the package manager. And now we have all of these trees. So let's go into the inspector. And I am going to, actually we're going to move this into our out environment. There we are. Perfect. These materials, we're going to take these materials and we're going to change it to complex lit. And I'm going to do that with all of them. I wonder if I can do that. Perfect. So if you want to select a whole bunch of materials and change their shader type, you can press on one, hold shift, press on the bottom one. There you go. If you only want to select a couple, press on one, hold control, and then press on the other ones you want to change. Now, as you see the surface inputs, there's nothing here. So, we're going to explore the files one more time. Meshes, textures. There we go. So this one's tree bark. This is a normal map. So when we go back to, let's keep tree bark open and go to textures. We take tree bark in normal map. Now we'll take this one. Actually, we're going to move that to base. We're also going to include that for height. This, I believe, is the occlusion. And now we have that texture down. Now let's go back. Here, let me bring out the trees. What's this one? That was an issue. So we're going to do this one. Okay, let's take this one. Right? Doesn't it look all funky? That's not what we want. So we're going to go back to our materials, which was right here, and take the tree bark. Oh, as you can see, it's already there. Right there. So, let's double check on this one. Where's this one? This one's leaves. Cool. Let's open that one. Back to textures. Leaves, 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 leaves. I believe it's this one. This one's the normal map. Lovely. So back here, tree leaves, texture, normal map, tree leaves, and oh, not that one. Whoopsies. Interesting. So sometimes it's about playing. Oh, this one's the albedo. Translucent, translucent. We go back to the materials. Open this up. Back to the textures. There. This one's translucent. But that looks all funky because that doesn't look real. So, what to do with you? Alright, I am not designing a house, I am designing a game with Vortex. But hi Jack, how are you? Thank you for joining us. I am struggling with this one, though. So, I think I'm going to table this, figure it out, and then when I work on the tutorial for importing assets, which unfortunately didn't work out today, I will include this. So I'm going to take off my headphones. They were hurting my ears a bit. So let's go back to the design. So at the moment we're working on level 4. And so are you familiar with the Vortex and the game that we're creating? Well, just a quick recap. We are creating a game called Mind Within. So it is a single-player psychological thriller game, puzzle platformer as well, where you are a young girl who has been kidnapped, and it is your job as the player to save her. And so you go through multiple levels, and she's a little bit mentally unstable, so she creates a fantasy world in order to help her escape her reality, hence being kidnapped, which is why for each of our levels we have a reality and a fantasy side. And so now that we're working on the 4th level, a part of the game design is to combine these worlds together, as again she's a little bit mentally unstable, and with this traumatic event it's not helping that. So this is what we're doing now. This is why there are trees everywhere and the layout isn't so typical, let's say. No, so the program that we're using right now is Unity. Blender, you can create all of these assets. However, we've decided to take them from the Unity Asset Store. We are creating some assets of our own. Just, this is not us working on them at the moment. So let's fix this. And we're going to pull up to create higher walls. There we go. Now, there's a lot of these. Let's scooch them around. Maybe that's too close to the is the same. Let's move you here. Smaller branch and scoot you there. And again. And include you over there. Now, put one here. See, I don't love the positioning of this one at the moment. So, we're just going to use our little handy rotation tool and rotate it so that it fits better. However, we could also go right here. So we're still on the selected object and then just move around with it. Do a little dance, if you will. And I just pressed Command Z to revert the changes that I just made. Okay, so now we have this little hallway. I feel like a bookshelf would be nice there. Let's look at this bookshelf. Is this your first time joining our stream, Jack? Create empty parent. We're going to label this shelf 2. Drag and drop. Book, cool. And again, I'm holding shift, selecting everything, moving it down to shelf 2. Now, I'm going to move shelf 2. Let's move this in a minute. Actually, I'm going to just delete that. Then we move shelf 2. We'll move all of the objects together, and they should stay the same. We are streaming this somewhere else as well. We are normally streaming on Twitch as well, but we've decided to switch predominantly to YouTube. If you would like, I can also give you our Twitch account and our Instagram as well to keep up with some other updates. How about now? Is everything okay? Alright, let me go back to the shelf. That little thing was hidden. Scoot you down, take the shelf, and scoot you over. Now, how low are you? Hello, can you go? Can you get a hello? To the top. Now, this thing is quite large. It's not what we want. Okay, it's not too high. Now let's up. Cool. So there we go. Let's just add this to shelf 2. And now we have our little shelf here already done. Okay, lovely. I will provide you with our Twitch and Instagram. And let me just double check our Instagram account name. Alright, there we go. Alright, there you go, Jack. Okay, sick. So now, going back to the game. What do you think I should add to the house to make it a little more homey or a little easier to decipher? Because again, we've already started combining the fantasy and reality, so it's supposed to be very mix-matchy and a little confusing or atypical for a house layout, because now she's confused and things are not as they seem. As cheesy as that sounds. I have another shell. Where shall we put you? That is too high. We'll scoot you here. Let's change the... Oh, what's this one? Let's make you 90. There we go. Let's just mix it so it's an even 90. Scoot you back. And there you are in the wall. Okay. So I'm currently talking with our puzzle designer, so we can discuss the puzzles for this level. And we already have a vague idea of what we would like it to be. However, we would like to incorporate a little bit more of a puzzle aspect to it. So we do have our UV flashlight that will allow the player to see certain arrows and little hints on the walls and contribute to the overall gameplay and puzzle mechanics. But I haven't implemented that yet because I don't want to give away too many spoilers for you guys. But I think that's all we have time for today. So again, I will get back to you guys with the tutorial for importing Unity assets from the Unity Assets Store. And
about fixing that tree. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.